Hey, Rare Nation, what's up? It's Chris for Raiders. Just want to do a rant, chat, talk, what we got going on. First of all, let me say to the guys in this chat that's here now. There's my boy Robert Painter. Hey, Robert, what's going on? Raider Pete, what's going on, brother? Um, I don't want to apologize for that Sunday debacle I had Sunday late night. I was sick. Wasn't feeling good. I just couldn't sleep, so I decided to come do a mock draft. That didn't work out. I couldn't concentrate on doing it. So I want to apologize to who joined me. Maybe I'll do a mock draft either later today or fans only, and then Jason Downs not only fans, but a fans only mock draft maybe late today or tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. I kind of want to do it because, like I said, Sunday was horrible. I was sick and I feel better now. I'm thinking about 80%. But anyway, so the reason why I'm doing this is you know how I feel about rumors. I made a video about it, the lies. So the latest lies and rumors right now is trade AOC. Why? Why are we going to trade AOC? What are we going to get for him? I wouldn't trade him. Would you? Makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. Why would you trade it could have been a starter last year, but you know how that went. It was all I think a power move because I watched tape, not on ALC and doing the OTAs and Minshew. It seemed like ALC is more accurate. And now it's mobile. Been Garminchia, but Garminchia's not mobile anyway because that idiot ran into sacks, like I said before. But it is what it is. He didn't start. He got thrown in some bad situations. Yeah, we're down 29 points in fourth quarter. Go and see if you can win the game. Like, go, God damn, really? Had that game 2 years ago against Chicago, against the Bears. You know, they had an old man Hoyer in there, couldn't do crap. What they do? It don't matter what ALC do. Throw a touchdown. It was too late, too little, too late. But then again, he was thrown in bad situations. He was never developed to be a quarterback. So if you trade OC, what are we going to get for him? Because he was a fourth round pick. Number 4. He was a fourth round pick. Okay? Not a high draft, not a low draft. He's right in that middle range. You never develop him. We don't know what he has. So you're going to trade for him. What are you going to trade? It better be a fourth round or better. Well, actually, better. I would say a third round this year and your second round next year, or even better. That makes no sense to me. Possibly the Raiders can do it. I don't know. I'm not there. But the rumors going around trade AOC. Why? Again, why? Stupid. We got to chill on Ed O'Connell. He's a stud quarterback too. I say hold on to it. Thank you, Raider Pete. My same thoughts. If he's not a starting quarterback, he's definitely a quarterback too. You know, we got a quarterback one. We signed Geno Smith. We traded for him. Awesome. Good job, Raiders. Finally get a starting quarterback instead of getting the backup quarterback to start for us. You know, Geno Smith go out there. I mean, they say he's 34, be 35 this year, but he's actually 29 in football years because he missed 7 years. You know, for instance, Geno Smith go out there and, get hit and get a little tweak. You got to be out for a couple plays. Who comes in? AOC. He can guide the team. I'll trust him more than anybody else on the Raider team. So, yeah, we got to chill out on that. Trading. Okay, so we trade for him. What are you going to get? Huh? We only have 3 quarterbacks on the staff. 3. Geno Smith, AOC, and Carter Bradley. And Carter Bradley, we don't know what the hell he has. We haven't seen his ass. Jason Downs says, sorry, Jay. Jason Downs says AOC is probably the best quarterback to the league. I totally agree. He's the best quarterback in the league, bar none to me. Actually, he could have been a star quarterback if the dumbasses like McDummy would have my language, but I'm ranting, so I'm going to hear some language. He was never developed, got thrown again against San Diego. Well, I still call him San Diego. I'm still calling him San Diego because they don't belong here anyway in LA. But he got thrown that game with no practice, no reps, and expect to win. But yeah, every time he comes in the game, he does something. Oh, Jet, hey, just a loop, brother. All right, yeah, he's still my guy. Yes. If he didn't get Geno Smith, I don't know if they'll see working in a Chip Kelly office, but Chip Kelly does work on different quarterbacks. Remember he did the Wentz? Them look like a superstar. What's that? Many people have a solid quarterback too. It's fine to have a guy with a lots of starting. Brother Pete, you are the man of the day. You're right. You're right. Bama quarterback is very important. Very important. Very important. Because you never know what can happen to your starting quarterback. Let's see what's that. Bradley isn't even a decent preseason warrior. We go, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be there or not. But he's on a practice squad, so what? Rose Town. Salute, brother. What's up? Welcome. And my best man, my working man, always on the clock. James Purple Raiders. That's right. Tyler A's in the building. Salute, Tyler A. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Joining. Sure. Hey, my bueno, one of my fathers. Thank you for coming in. I remember when Bradley robbed the ball in the end zone and just got picked off preseason. And that was, well, yeah, he's a rookie. It happens. He's a UDFA. It happens. But we never seen him. So I consider two quarterbacks we have. Geno Smith, AOC. We don't, that's what we got. That's what we got. So let's deal with it. So why trade it with him and keep Bradley? Why? Does that make no sense to me? Now, as I said, we're going to get for him. So, hypothetically, so we trade him to a team. Any team, and we get a 5th round pick. So we got a 5th round pick. Then he goes to the team. That quarterback gets hurt. He goes in there and takes him to a playoffs. What the fuck then? Huh? You saw Flacco do it. What the fuck then? You're straight away with the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. For what? Unless it's an offer you can't refuse, as me and my boy Jeff here that's in the chat says OBO or better offer. You better give me something good. You better give me something good that's worth my time and money. I ain't trading away AOC for no damn what? Draft picks. We got 9 draft picks. We can do justice with that. Okay? Stupid rumors out here. Dumbass rumors. It's that rumors because I hate rumors. Because to be honest with you, I was a working man. And I didn't watch all YouTube content creators during the day because I worked for a living. Right now, I'm medically challenged. I can't work anymore, so I'm home all day. I'm watching these content creators spreading rumors and lies, which I knew they were there, but I didn't pay attention to it. But now I see it, like, make it make sense. Make it make freaking sense. What's the reason behind you want to trade ALC? I didn't think about him. He didn't say he want to be traded. I didn't hear anything about that. What? Rumors that are trading LC for. Yes. I hate rumors. This was a song by Club Nouveau called "Rumors." You gotta listen to it, guys. Look it up on find it on the internet. Rumors are detrimental, man. It can damage people's reputations. No, I'm not trading AOC. Get the fuck out of here. And like I said, unless it's an offer you can't refuse. Somebody give me this and that. Let's say we trade you for a third round pick this year, number 1 next year, and number 5 pick. Something decent I can work with. But no way. No fucking way I'm trading AOC. No way. No fucking way. So, what do you guys think? Trade AOC or no? Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or say hell yeah or hell no. I don't care. Because I'm not trading him away. That is stupid. That means you only have 2 quarterbacks in the room. Now, no. Don't trade AOC. I'm saying that right now. Rumors are rumors. They got certain guys that want to make rumors about this to get click. I don't clickbait. I don't care. If I get 1,000 subscribers a night or 1 subscriber a night, I'm happy with that. I'm happy either way. I'm just a voice. I'm just an old man who loves the Raiders. I've been a Raider fan for a long time. I'm not doing it for clickbait. There are a couple of those content creators who want to do clickbait. I'm not doing that. I could. Well, why should I? That means I'll be lying to you guys and lying to myself. And it ain't worth it all. It's not worth it. So, what's this about? JD, that is pretty crazy. JD said something. I must have some powers. I predict the Raiders make playoffs. Yeah, be nice. I don't expect it. I expect them to be better than 4 goddamn wins or 2 wins when they should have let it go, but they did anyway. But anyway, so I'm gonna look at the people that visited the Raiders. 8 quarterbacks visited the Raiders on their visit. 38 quarterbacks visited. So that means that tell me that the Raiders will draft a quarterback in this draft. When? Don't know. Who? Your guess is as good as mine. But they're gonna draft a quarterback. I do have the guys I would like for them to bring in the draft. There's 3 of them, which they'll probably be gone because since the Saints lost their quarterback Derek Carr, possibly for the whole year. When they don't know, they ain't saying, but they definitely gonna be out some games. They're gonna look for a quarterback because they drafted that dude Rattler that the nation wanted when he looked like crap. But they're gonna be in the hunt for a quarterback too, as well as a couple teams above us. Now, you can love me or hate me what I'm about to say. I still say if Miro's available in the 2nd round, which I doubt he will be now, I'll take him. He got the upside of a good quarterback. He can work. He can sit behind Geno. He can work with Olsen, get the accuracy. Remember, Olsen worked with Carr. Made a little better. Give him a 2nd round if he's there, or trade up in the 1st round and get him. My 2nd pick will be Jackson Dart. But chances are Jackson Dart will be gone because that might be a New Orleans pick. Because he's semi-pro ready. He's like almost, but they're pro ready. He can start day 1. Miro can't start day 1. He has too many things to work out. The 3rd quarterback is not Dylan Gabriel, Jason Gowns. Don't even mention his name. If he's in a later than 7th round, yeah, you can pick him through a flyer on and see what he got. But no. Next quarterback is that guy Shook from St. Louis. St. Louis. What team he played? Louisville. I said St. Louis. I would take him too. Will Howard be on my list later? Because I don't know. Because he didn't. Well, you know what? Think about it. Will Howard did get better when he got under Chip Kelly. But Will Howard had the weapons, and until we draft weapons, I don't think it's good enough. But yeah, I'll take a fly with Will Howard in the third if he's there. Maybe if he's there, third, fourth, maybe fourth. But 8 quarterbacks visit. Hewers, no. Let me look at that list. Let me get that list. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see here. Hold on a second, guys. I couldn't do it tonight, but put a list of people that visited. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, you guys see that? Let me get a little bigger. All right. Oh, that's wrong. See, sorry. That's another thing I'll talk about. The hell? See, you're having a problem now. Let's do it again. There we go. You guys see that? Yeah, well, we know you all over. Yeah, that's fine. Fifth round, then later. Anyway, so going back to what I was saying. All right. So there's a list of people visiting the Raiders, already visited or some today or whatever. Get on my screen. So you got Shedeur Sanders. That's 1 quarterback. Will Howard, that's 2. Jackson Dart, 3. Ewers, 4. That's 4 quarterbacks right now. I'm going to go through the quarterbacks only. Cam Ward, that's 5. 6 is Jalen Monroe. 7 is stop. I'm going to shuck. I don't know if say his name right, but some say shuck, some say shock. I don't know. And then you got I think that was it. Yeah. So we got these guys. More quarterbacks visiting than any other position. Marcus Banks, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the chat. This Rant and Raven. Gotta get the word. Of course you do, Jens Furbo, the hardest working man in the Raider Nation. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Drop by again when you get a chance. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a mock draft either tonight. I might do one tonight. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by. I a lot of meetings with these guys that won't go in the first round. Keep everything guessing on next moves. Exactly. I think the Raiders are doing a ploy. I think they meet these guys for a certain reason. Thinking that the Raiders might take them, then they're going to ploy. But anyway, so yeah. So Shedeur Sanders, Will Howard, Jackson Dart, Quinn Ewers. Now, the first 3 I am cool with. First 3, okay, I'm cool with. Whenever, however they draft them, I'm cool with that. But yours, no. Not even the slightest. No. Monroe, yes. Shout, yes. So off these quarterbacks, this one I'm really not too good, and that's this guy right here, Ewers. I'm not impressed by him at all. Okay. So one of these guys is going to get taken by the Raiders. It might be somebody there that's not on the list might be taken, but we don't know. There are a lot of quarterbacks in draft. People don't realize that. But they don't get to highlight news and all that stuff. All right. So out of those, that's like 7, 6, 8. I don't know. I lost count. But anyway, those are quarterbacks. So look at it came in. Let's look at something else. Let's see how many running backs came in. Actually, I think we all aware of that. He came in there. Who else came in there as a running back? Really, nobody. Oh, Khalid Johnson, I like him. Later rounds, he came in there. Who else came in there? So basically, two running backs came in. All right, two running backs. Now let's see. Let's go next to this cornerbacks. Will Johnson, yeah, that's good. He getting a visit. Benjamin Morrison. I didn't know he came in there. Benjamin Morrison came in there. Maxwell Harrison came there. Anybody else? Zoff. I like this cat right here. Zoff Frazier, man. Look at tape on him. Dude's an animal. So that's four, right? 3 or 4. So you have more cornerbacks coming in besides than running backs. So that tells me the Raiders are looking at cornerbacks and quarterbacks. DBs, let's say DBs. You know, they got pass rush came in there. What happened? Oh, there we go. Let's see here. What was that? Oh, I'm not going to butcher his name. So, Oladejo, I guess, rusher from UCLA, came in a pass rusher. You see the trend? Tackle Will Campbell. I don't know about him. They move him guard. I'll be fine with that. But his arm too short. Be like as my boy Jeff said, a T-Rex. So you get him moving the guard. So see the trend. Look at that. It's mostly is he either on line or on defense. Guy from South Carolina. You see the trend. These guys are probably most of them, probably more than half of them, probably first round pick. The rest of them, second round pick, high second round picks. They just do a due diligence. They like, you know, all this team needs, all of them. But more quarterbacks than anything else. You know, there's some guys I would take off the list. Charles Grant I would keep on, you know. But some of these guys, like, I don't know why they're there, but they're there for a reason. The Raiders are being smart about what they're doing. They're making picks. They're picking people. They're talking to people. They try and get in their head and see what's happening. Look at linebackers. 2 of them I like to have in there. Buchanan and Walker. Either one of those guys. I have Walker first, then Buchanan second. That is not a bad deal. They're going to get team needs. I know we signed some linebackers in free agency, but, you know, let's get another one. You know, they got Murray Burner and that guy Gainer. Let's see what they can do. They already got with some dead weight. They let Diablo walk. Riddance, bye. See you later. Have a good day. I'm fine with that. So they're doing due diligence. Pete Carroll has a certain type of player he wants on his team. Pete Carroll wants those big, long, linky DBs. Pete Carroll wants DBs that can tackle. Okay? Pete Carroll wants DBs that can tackle. Pete Carroll wants linebackers that can hit you. That's defense. I think he called Legion of Doom or Boom, whatever it was. But he's trying to build that here. And some people say, "What did they let go Jack Jones?" Jack Jones was good on his first game with the Raiders. And we had those big splash plays. But Carter Bradley, Charlie Wilson, Jim Weil, all pro seasons loading. I hope so. You're right. Especially that Tyree Wilson and Samir White. No, they do have a breakout year. If not, they're out of here. Adios. But anyway, I was saying, Jack Jones was one of those cornerbacks who like big splash plays. He did good on first year he got here, half a season. He did great. Got that pick against um, the Chargers. Picked up Mahomes in the first year. Second year, what did he do? Nothing. Got burned more than got picks. No, don't eat that here. I mean, he wasn't as bad as Marcus Matter or Peters, but still, he don't tackle well. So what we do? Get rid of him. I get rid of him, but yeah, they pretty much got rid of him. Say, walk. See that? See that? The door right there? Walk out of it and keep walking. If we get a healthy top 40 overall top talent at 37, it's a positive. I think they will. I think they'll get some picks, man, that are going to be worth more what they pick them at. I have faith and confidence in this regime. More so than I had in the last 3 or 4 regimes. Okay. So I have confidence they're going to pick the right players. They're already signing free agents that they need. So let's see how they do in the draft. Tom Telesco, people say he did great in the draft. He got 3 first. No. Hold your horses. 2, the second, third round pick he did good on. We don't know about the 4th round, the Cam Richards. We'll see how it develops. But that first pick was like almost automatic. It was a quarterback run and Bowles fell to us. He had no choice but taking us. Bowles was supposed to go in the top 5, but he fell to us. If he didn't pick him, then damn well he's an idiot. But I'm not giving credit for that. I'll give credit for picking him, but I ain't credit for choosing him. You get my drift? I don't know if it's on his board or not. It could have been, could not have been. But what you guys talking about? I say Chicago. Who will get some trade partners in the regime? Oh, shoot. Cowboys, Saints, Chicago. Oh, he said it right here. Jason Down said it right. Chicago, New Orleans, Philly. Now I don't know about Philly. They draft well. They don't need to trade anything. Well, yeah, I say New Orleans, Chicago, Dallas are good picks because both of the teams want Genty. And New Orleans need a quarterback. Now, staying that Jason Dart might fall to him, might not. We don't know. Rosestown with a concert in mind. 9 days. 9 days. Hey, go ahead, guys. On draft night, me and Jeff, he changed his name, so not Indiana_Raider Boosters, but it's Jeff, the guy you see me with on Saturday nights. We will have a live on draft day. So make sure you join us. We got a pre-draft talk. We're gonna do, what we need to talk about, when we pick, and then we're gonna watch the draft. Round 1 all the way through. And round 2. I don't know if we're gonna do round 2 or 3. I don't know if we're gonna do round 3 or not, but anyway, we do round 1, round 2. We're doing both of those. So make sure you join us. Do anybody, Jason Downs, put Jeff's link in the station for him, please. Second round is a key to what direction. Second round is a key to what direction we build for shooting for. Yeah, I think the second, third round are the most important rounds. That's where you get your key players. First round's a gimme. First round, like those guys are going to start, right? That's first round is. Second round is those guys, those key positions, those key players that nobody talks about. Even the 4th, 5th round, you get some key players. Hell, yeah, some teams pick in the 5th round. Those guys are still playing. Far as great potential, he can be one of them. You just never know. But the thing is, you can draft players out of college. They look good in college, but when they come to the NFL, they have to be developed. They have to work with the right coaches, the right atmosphere, the right teachings, the right leaders. That's a problem with the NFL today. They expect these kids to come out of college and then perform well. And my boy, where's the flag? What's up, brother? You know, Jack Jones, Egan, Marcus Peters. Pretty much. Pretty much. We don't need guys in here who want to take a day off. Some guys you can work, some don't. I don't no more. How does your boss feel if you go to work day and you're supposed to have a project done, you just sit there all day? Business decision, I don't feel like working today. What's going to happen to your ass? Pink slip. That's exactly what he did. And they gave him a pink slip. Jason has to do one thing and one thing only. He haven't done it yet. Look where else go to 32 with Philly to give it the fourth. What? No, get out of here. Where's the flag hat? Happy to be here. Happy you're here, man. Jason, you know what? Are you busy? Hit me a thumbs up down because I'm going to bring you in the channel because I'm going to scold you right now. I know. I don't want to meet you personally because you're too big for me. You're like, what, 7'2" and 350 pounds? I can't. I'm only 5'9" and 210, so I can't square up. You want to come in, Jason? Hit me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Matter of fact, I think I wanted to rant about something else, but you know what? This is all about you guys. What you feel. Like I said, I'm just a Raider fan, old man Raider fan. Raider fan for a long time. Been the ups and downs, more downs and ups. So, without further ado, got Smokes in the building. What's up, Gus? What up? Without further ado, I'm going to send an invitation. He won't come in. That's fine with me. I don't care. Like I said, it's all about you guys. You know what? My opinion is my opinion alone. You know, because I get tired of hearing the other content creators talk about what they think, which is fine. You know, everybody got their own opinion. But we never hear from the fans. Okay? There's a link. You guys want to jump in? Let me know. Jump in. If not, that's fine. But I like to hear from you guys. What do you think? I got my opinion. What's your opinion? Well, guess what? The first person is only then my my draft night special. Jason Downs, he had no picture. You don't know what he looked like. What's up, Jason?
Hey, I just coming in here so you can chew my ass out.
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. What's going on?
You know, enjoying the retired life.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Just want to rant, you know, talking about the Raiders. You know, what do you think about this AOC bullshit?
People are just throwing stuff out there, seeing if it'll stick on the wall. Kind of like with me and Dylan Gabriel in the 5th round.
I know you like Dylan Gabriel. I ain't mad at you for that.
I like the kid. I enjoyed watching him play.
Yeah, you know what? Jeff called
there is that conquest of going from college to pro, and he does. You know, he is inhibited. His size does make a difference. It's not.
Jason, Jason, are you on that Chevron mic again?
Yeah, let me go get on the computer. I'll
come back in with you, man, because I don't talk to you on Chevron mic, dude. Told you to go to Chevron.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, post your link in the chat because I already told what we're gonna do for the draft day. So post it. I know because you changed your name, so they might know who you are. So that's formerly NE_Raider Booster Club. Now he's 401_Jeff on the Raiders Jeff. So post your link in the thing chat. I don't have your link right now pulled up. Moval's in the building. What's up, Moval? Just talking, you know, this Raider nonsense by LC. Talking about, I mentioned Jack Jones was some people were saying, like, why we get rid of Jack Jones? Why not? Roster spot. He's on a rookie contract, so we ain't losing no money. No cap. So Bye. There's Jeff Slink. So that's Jeff Slink. So you guys, I know most of you guys already have Jeff Link because most of you guys I met through Jeff anyway. But anyway, like I said, me and Jeff gonna do a draft party, watch party. We're gonna start. We're gonna do a pre-draft, what to expect, and it should be good. Join us. Join us. And Mobile, you're right. He was inconsistent. Like I said, he was a guy that made what? 2 splash plays. Yeah, splash plays wins with the Raiders against the Queefs and then gets uncharged errors. Great. We don't need splash plays all the damn time. We need you to be consistent. Stop the receiver catching the ball. Stop them from catching the ball. That's what you get paid to do. His problem was he was trying to make that big play, looking in the backfield. You know, when he first did it, you know, he was doing good the first year. Well, half of you was with us. Teams figured him out. Always looking in the backfield. Looking into the candy store and it's not even open yet. So what they do? Double move. Pump fake, jag will bite, touchdown. They don't do no shit like that. Plus, his tackling was not. It's called tackle football, not touch the man like touch or flag. It's called hit that motherfucker. Yeah, it's a rant, so I'm a curse. Sorry, those who are offended. I apologize. But it's called hitting that son of a bitch. Hit him. Make him feel like if I can go this way again, this guy's gonna pop my neck off. And that's why Pete Carroll went and got these guys. These guys are his. I watched shit highlights. Yeah. You saw Paulo did last year. Yeah. I watched Roberts hit people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Make them feel the pain. You want to catch the ball in the middle? Oh, you got me one time, but next time come down again. I'm taking a light. I'm knocking the lights out. I'm knocking the lights out. I like to go back to old school Raiders with Jack Tatum and them. Like, yeah, don't come down the middle again. This is my house. Boom. He reminds me of Marcus Spears. Exactly. This is what happened to him. And I told Jeff and some other guys in the chat on the panel, I said, and they hired Pete Carroll, I said, you know, days are numbered, right? Wasn't the AOC? No. It was Jack Jones. I said it. You don't have AP there to protect him. He doesn't have that there. The Jackson was 5'10". You know, almost 6, whatever. I don't know. You know, the NFL lies about the height and weight, so you don't know. But he was 5'10". He was a smaller cornerback. DA is so it's 5'11", almost 6, so he's right there in the cusp. Cam Richardson is 6'1". They got Stokes, he's 6'1". Do you see what's going on? You see a trend? Do you see the trend? What are they doing? Chin, 6'2". Palomalo, 6'4". Do you see what they're doing? Open your eyes up, see what they're doing. They're getting big DBs. Because one thing, as my boy Jeff says, if you got a stout, decent line, the cornerbacks don't have to do that much work. And that's what they're doing. First thing Pete Carroll did when he came to the Raiders was sign defense. How many offensive players did we sign? I'm gonna keep Jeff waiting in agreement right now. I mean not Jeff, but Jason, because he eats the vegetables right quick in agreement, man. There's some carrots and some broccoli there. Eat that first. But And I'm just kidding. Come on in, bro. But you see what they're doing because they only picked up 2 offensive players in the free agencies. Mosab, we'll talk about him in a minute, and Kappa. They get him earlier, but I don't know what to do with Kappa. He might change. He might do better. Sometimes it takes a player to go to another team to change the scenery to get better. Because look at the players we got right now. They go to another team, man. They become superstars. You don't know what happened to the players. Let's see what's going on. What's up with Stokes? He's capable of defending the slot. He can do 3 things. He can play safety slot or corner, but I don't want to put him in slot. But he can play slot. I think they're gonna look for a cornerback in the draft to play slot. That Jadon Barron, that guy can play all positions on the D-backs. Safety, slot, corner, outside corner. He can play all those. Yeah. I got feedback. You all right, Jason? Yeah. So you see what they're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you froze. You all right? There you go.
Sorry.
You see what they're doing? Like I said, give me Jack Jones. Like, oh my God, why shit? Fuck the fuck out of here. You didn't do shit. 2 picks. All right, whatever. So, giving him, trading the OC. One was good, one was bad. The bad thing is they ain't trading the OC. Stupid. Jack Jones, goodbye. Diablo, goodbye. And then, like I said, I didn't get a chance to really talk on my own about the Spillane, Moeg, what Diablo I just talked about, and Hobbs. Jack, you're a frozen time. You want to come in, want to come back in? But those guys, now we should get kept Spillane. I agree. I agree. But one way or the other, I don't know what happened in behind closed doors. If they offered Spillane a contract and like he's and then New England came in there and swooped him up and gave more money. I don't know what they offered him. Or is the fact that Spillane maybe not going to fit their system because they're moving forward. They're going in a different way. They're going in a different direction. Is Roberts a Spillane replacement? No, he's not. He's not going to do the same thing Spillane did. He's going to do something different. Roberts is a known run stopper. He didn't ask him to come here to cover tight ends and receivers in the middle. You're breaking up, dude. But they didn't ask him to do that. Didn't ask him to do that. What was the Raiders' weakness? I've been feedback on your station. I don't know what you're doing, dude. You messed my channel up here. If Stokes is good at sliding, Chin plays a hybrid linebacker DB. We can move Apollo up and Air Force Taylor to hold on back in. Yeah. Ray P, you are the guy today. Yeah, you're right. Because Paulo Allo is going to play that hybrid linebacker safety role. He will be in a box more than anything else. He will be in that box. Reset your internet or something, man, because you're breaking up, you're freezing. But yeah, he's gonna play that hybrid role. And that's what Pigoro likes. Like Chandler and them and Thomas. Because you got Chin and Paulo do variables. One can play in the box, the other one can switch out, and then back and forth. You know who's gonna do what. We both the last scrimmage. All of them go like, who the fuck we're gonna do? And that's what I do. That's the idea of Pete Carroll's defense. Pete's defense was like unpredictable. They'll show a blitz and don't bring it. They don't show a blitz and didn't bring it. So Jack Jones a risk? Yes, because the cornerbacks have to stick with those receivers regardless. Because if they're gonna blitz one of those two guys, that means one of them guys is gonna be in a excuse me, on the island. I wouldn't put Jack Jones on the island, man, with 20 coconuts and 15 girls. You wouldn't know what to do. You can't leave Jack Jones on the island. You find that funny?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Can't even leave him in your living room with a cold beer.
No, he won't know how to hold the damn thing. Just saying, with a high draft pick at cornerback, our secondary looks set. I have PSTD or PTSD, whatever it's called. We drafted a quarterback in the first round. There are a lot of quarterbacks in this draft. Will Johnson from Michigan. Yeah, if you want, Will Johnson. Yeah, if you want to take him, But I have some bad memories about drafting first round cornerbacks. Bad.
Not for Michigan, we haven't.
True. Woodson, no, them guys.
Or number 2.
Yeah, but number 6 pick, we'll see. But there are a lot of cornerbacks in the draft. A lot.
Yeah, but there's a big drop off from once you get about the 4th or 5th. There's a huge drop off.
That's fine. It's called that keyword start with a D.
Yeah.
Development.
Yeah.
Because we still got to wait to see what the Cambridge is going to turn out to be. Because remember the DA? They're ready to throw a towel on that son of a bitch. Like, yeah, he sucks. But
I still got my fingers crossed that the DCAM is going to come out and he got so much PT at the end of the year last year.
Man. He was doing good until he got hurt.
You can actually kind of see it's like, okay, those are just little coaching steps with him.
Exactly.
It wasn't about his skill set. His skill set was not the issue. It was just where are your eyes? Where are your hips? Where are you digging on the route?
Exactly.
Where are you studying? Where when that receiver stems, are you going to be able to break with him inside, over the top? Mm-hmm. And then there was a little bit of confidence. Same thing with Ja'Cory Bennett. He had a little bit of confidence break in him.
Well, you remember Ja'Cory Bennett. Ja'Cory Bennett got thrown in the fire. He got thrown into the fire as a rookie. He got thrown.
We did that with Nnamdi Asomugha. Nnamdi Asomugha was trash his rookie year.
It was horrible. I was like, why you pick him? But then second year, boom, Pro Bowl. But like I said, he was thrown to the fire.
Yeah.
And and you can't do that. You can't do it to a young kid, especially you don't get no reps. You can't just throw them in the fire, expecting to be There are some players that do that. It's a very rare that happens.
Yeah.
Very rare. It happens, but don't expect much. He was a second round pick. Yeah, that's why he was a second round pick or a third round pick.
I think
Ben was not Ja'Cory Ben. Cam Richardson was picked in the 4th round.
Yeah, he's a 4th rounder.
You can't expect much out of him yet.
No.
But here it is. I must say it.
Usually,
who's head coach? Who's head coach of the Raiders?
Yeah.
What was his specialty?
He loves his secondary and linebackers.
Yeah. So we think Pete Girls will say, "Come on," and he has all the measurables. What, he's 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, and he's athletic. He's got an insane vertical jump.
Yeah.
So he has all that. It wasn't athleticism was not the issue last year.
It was the technique that was killing.
And it was little fine. It was real minute too, because there was times where he was in good position, he just didn't make the play. And then he's confident. He got a couple PI, just like Ja'Cory Bennett the year before. Got a couple PIs, got a holding call, started ruining his confidence a little bit. Now he's letting the receivers. He's given that 3 to 5 yard buffer all the way down the field, not really closing.
Yeah, we get that pass interference goal. They take them out.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That ruins your confidence. Like,
You can coach them when they come off the field. You don't have to pull them off right now.
He was done for the whole game. I think he was done for the whole game. I can't remember correctly, but he was done for most of the game. And there was a crucial call, but we're human. I know I'm human. I don't know about the guy over here or wherever he's at.
The only thing that I can think of is it was probably something that they had been coaching him on for a while, and then he went out and made the same mistake, and he wasn't learning from it. It's like, okay, we got to – if that's the case, then pull him out. It's like, look, we've been telling you. Now the game time comes out, and you do the same thing, then we got to
– but you got to give players a chance to make himself there. We can teach you a lot of things. You can apply some things, but we made that mistake. That's a mistake you make.
Mm-hmm.
Learn from it. Apparently he did, because when he was here, he had the worst fucking coaching staff in history. I mean, I don't care. That McDummies coaching staff was lousy. Nobody in there was good. But things will be better. Like I said, Cameron Mitchell might turn a corner. Hopefully he does. He's only a rookie, so ain't like we paid him $20 million like we paid him Marcus Matter or Peters, paid him all that goddamn money and didn't want to tackle.
I actually saw some good things in DeCam, especially the last couple games of the season that shows a lot. There was a lot of positive that came out of it that he can take and go forward with him. And you see that a lot of people, a lot of really good players. That's usually bam, that light bulb kicks on when they reset, start over next year, come in. I know what I did wrong. I got to work on it. Come in, hit the ground running. And like you said, Chris, and you've been hitting on it real hard, is what is Pete Carroll known for? He is going to coach that secondary up. He's going to coach those linebackers up.
Yeah, ironically, Pete Carroll has history of going offense in the past early rounds. We were projected to go offense first, but taking defense first was that don't. Well, but see, yeah, Ray, Pete, good point. But you got to remember now, Pete Carroll, when he came into the building, he had Max Crosby. They re-signed Butler. Kuntz was on the table. Re-signed Kuntz. We got Christian Wilkins. So defensive line is pretty much almost set in stone. We had Jacorian Bennett. Was good. We got Paulo. Great. So we got to work on that. But like I said, in the later rounds,
I don't think Pete Carroll's really set on a specific side of the ball.
In later rounds, we can get defensive cornerback stuff like that can be worked up into the fold.
Yeah.
Offense, we do anything. Offense size is two people. So we know we can get a quarterback one way or the other. What round, we don't know. We don't get a quarterback. They work behind Geno Smith.
But the good thing is we're not in desperation mode.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. But nowadays, like, oh shit, we need a quarterback.
So we could take Dylan in the fifth,
Oh God.
Hey, you're only 298 miles away.
Yeah. He got a feel we can take him. That's fine.
That's
but
it.
anyway, I don't know. He might turn out to be one of those guys. I don't know. But anyway,
that's gonna be a running joke. It's like me today, or after the draft last year. It's probably about October, November of last year. I was jamming people. I'm like, man, we should have taken Talise Fawaga. Man, we should have took him. And when we played the Saints and Snowden was beating him up in the game, and I was like, oh, we should have taken Talise.
Yeah, we should have took him.
I don't know we didn't take him.
Yeah, I think we took Bowers instead.
Yeah, why did we take Bowers? That was we already drafted Myers. Why did we take Bowers? I don't get it.
That was a good pick. It wasn't us go pick. It just fell to our laps. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. And I had a list of quarterbacks that I said, hey, you know what? I'm getting some flack on Instagram. Like, why you want Jalen Milroe in the first round? I didn't say I want Jalen Milroe in the first round.
I don't want him in the first round.
I didn't say number 6. I said if he's available in a late first round, trade up and get him, or the second round, grab his ass. He'd be a great quarterback to sit behind Geno Smith. He has all the intangibles. He has a lot of upswings. He's athletic.
I think if we were going to if we're going to go for Jalen Milroe that high in the draft,
no.
If we have to do something up at the top of the draft to grab another extra pick at the top, So we're going to have to go back, get an extra second-round pick, and then maybe use that extra second-round pick to get a Jalen Miller or take a shot at him in the second.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say big one number 6. No.
So
I'll take number 6 big and trade and then move back and get him.
Yeah.
I'll take him in late first round. I'll take him at 25 or 20 if he's there.
Well, so playing with some of these mock draft things, what really enticed me was moving back to 12, picking up an extra second round pick, and then and then trading up to 32 to Philadelphia with one of those second, most likely 37, because it's only 5 spots. They're only losing 5 spots on their draft. We move up into the first round, gets us into that 5-year window. So if we take a quarterback, we got a 5-year window with them, which is way better than a 4-year window. So you got a 5-year window with them at 32. We give them our 37th, and then we give them a 5th of this year's draft. So they go back 5 spots. And they pick up an extra 5th round pick. From a value standpoint, dollar for dollar, makes the most sense for both teams on an even keel. But we still have a second round pick because we traded back in the first round. You see what I'm saying? So we go back 4 or 5 spots in the first round from 6 to 10, 6 to 12, right? So you're looking at 4 to 6 picks there. We're giving up. We pick up an extra second round pick. Now that number 6 pick is worth 3 top 50 picks. I don't care who you are. It's worth 3 top 50 picks. You're going to swap with us on the first. You're going to give us another top 50 pick this year and a top 50 pick next year.
I think the Reds are looking to get picks now. I don't think they're really interested in next year, because
but it's to sell where we're going with how we're going to build the roster, though. I'm telling you right now, I'm pounding the table. As soon as this Derek Carr news came out, and my wife is a diehard Derek Carr. She loves Derek Carr. I said, "Hey, babe, just so you know, you're not playing this year. He got a bum chicken wing."
So they say he's not playing. We don't know. They say he might not. He might. We don't know. But
he is not playing.
I wouldn't trust the process because now they're desperate. Now another rumor I hear is that Aaron Rodgers is thinking about going to New Orleans Saints.
That's
I am tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of Aaron Rodgers. Old man, either go to a team or shut the F up. Get out the news cycle. We don't need to hear anything about you.
The reason why I say Derek Carr is not going to play this year because of that shoulder. I mean, obviously he's supposedly getting second opinions and all that. Why did you wait until 2 weeks before your team's draft to tell them that you're probably not going to be available?
Well, like I told you earlier, teams do that. They don't put news out right away. They wait to see what their evaluation is. But I can care less about Derek Carr. He's not a Raider anymore. But Derek Carr, I'll give him that once a Raider, always a Raider. He always will be a Raider.
But this affects us, and the reason why I brought this up is because if we can go back to 9, we have them locked in. If Shedeur falls to us at 6, and they want him, and they think we're going to take him, and they want to move up. Okay, we're going to take a second from you this year, but you're going to give us a first round next year. And we'll swap. We'll go from 6 to 9. It's only 3 spots. Okay. There's still going to be one of those players is still going to be there that we really like at 9. All right. So we go from 6 to 9. They're going to jump up because they have to reach to get Shedeur at 6. Okay. We get next year's first. I'm telling you right now, mark my word, that's going to be a top 3 pick in next year's draft. Okay. That's huge next year.
I said, how about do mock drafts since you're here? You want to do one?
Yeah, as long as you don't put it on Jeff mode where it's super easy.
I don't know what that means.
You're watching play Madden. He plays on rookie. Actually, Jeff, I know you're watching. Love you, brother. You're getting a lot better at Madden. But I'm still going to bang your balls because I get a chance to go now and then.
Pause on that.
you got going on?
Well, I know just still watching that. What the hell? Yeah, so I had a problem with this draft. Something not working right. I tried to do it Sunday night and it wasn't working right.
Go back to the home. Go back to home screen.
Let's see. Go home.
All right.
There you go.
Yep. Draft simulator. Boom.
Yeah, that's that. There we go.
Yeah.
I was kind of sick and I was trying to do one. I was like, man. So I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna do computer trade because I like that because it makes it more realistic.
You know, when we did this one here, Chris, the other day on this one, those offers that we got, they felt real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They felt real.
The computer thing, it make me feel real.
Yeah.
Yo,
that other website, I like doing the other one because it's like tic-tac-toe when you're doing the draft. It's just real fast. Boom, 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 boom. You ain't got time, you know.
Jeff, you want to come in? You can come in. You want, dude.
Make about 15 trades and end up with 60 picks in the draft. But this one right here, this one right here, the other day when we did this one, I was like, man, that seems like a realistic trade.
That's what I like about it. Because it shows realism. Because the draft thing, you still taking that shower, man? You're taking a shower for the past hour now. Come on, dude.
Eating and then a shower?
Eating and taking a shower at the same time. Yeah, you guys on the East Coast, man.
Yeah, that's an image we left with Cheetos and Jeff.
Yeah, well, you guys East Coast do it different than we do on West Coast. We usually take a shower and then eat.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is not my OnlyFans draft.
Fans only. Fans only.
This is going to be. Well, I do want you guys to put input in because what's this say? As long as Mark Davis is stay far away from you. Yes, sir, Jay. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. I don't know who Jay is, but thank you. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate that. And I said the exact same thing months ago. As long as you can stay away from this goddamn draft, just sit back and write the checks. That's all you gotta fucking do. What? I don't care what you there, man. You can eat ramen and hot dogs for I care. But anyway, if Shadur's there number 6 and the Saints want him, there is no way we get a first round. I don't know about that.
You're only going from now, Jeffrey. You're only going from 6 to 9.
I don't know about that.
You're only going from 6 to 9. You're going to get a second round pick this year on top of it. So you'll have 2 second round picks this year. And then we get a top 50 pick. I would just hold firm at next year's first round pick.
Yeah,
we'll take your 2026 first round pick, your 2025 second round pick. We'll swap from 6 to 9. It's only 3 spots. So you're not going to lose a lot off of your tempo when you're in your draft room. Okay, so you're going to be you're going to still be in that ballpark of where the other players are that you want. And it might not be Genty and it might not be Shador that's all flashy. You're still probably going to be hanging in with a Graham or a Jihad Campbell or somebody that's going to be a square potential Pro Bowls caliber player for your team at that 9 position.
I just keep it there because I can't pronounce the word. I don't care because those food like that don't mean nothing to me. I'm more like some ribs from chicken. I'm good with that. So I don't know about that. Noche, food Italica, guligi. What the fuck is that? Yeah, some fried chicken and some ribs. Anyway. Damn myself. Okay, well, anyway, we're about to start draft. I do want the fans to be involved. And there's trades.
While we're still on the subject, just so Raider Nation is out there right now, we can sit here and clamor about the Saints because we know the Saints are going to be a little desperate right now. We know, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Well, they do have that.
I don't think we're really in play because if you look at 4 and 5, 4 and 5 don't need a quarterback.
The Saints draft in the past 5 years, 4 of those years they took quarterbacks. 4 of the 5. They
Yeah,
always took quarterback.
they're gonna take another one now.
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna take one. But anyway, we're gonna start the draft. And we're on our way. Yeah, there's Shador's gone. A dude Kerr is gone.
If somebody wants Shador and he's sitting there at 4 and they want him really bad, they're gonna come up and get him.
Well, he's already gone. Josh Simmons. Ash Jensen's gone. So those 2 guys are already gone already.
At 6.
What's this? So 17, 81, and 119. And next year is round 1 and
round 3.
That means we move back 11 spots?
So you're getting 1, 2, 3 top 50 picks, 4 top 100 picks, and a 4th round. So you're getting 4 top 100 picks to move from 17. We're going to swap from. Here's the deal: going from 6 to 17 it really hinders your board, especially if you're pretty.
That's a big jump. See, I don't want to do a trade that's past 12.
Yeah, unless SpyTech is capable of programming his board at one stage and then Brent come back on a second stage where if he does trade back more than 6-7 spots, he's got a different program that he can work off of with that.
This one's interesting because I say go past 12. 14 is not really that bad. You're still on top 15. And then we get another number 2, 45 pick.
Yeah,
and then we get next year's 2nd and 3rd.
And then we're going to get a second round and a 3rd round next year.
And we get receiver. And we get receiver.
And a player. See, I think we had this the other day, the same trade offer on this one the other day. And it was intriguing because they're giving us a lot for 1 pick.
And then we get a
first round pick. We're still getting a top 15 pick.
Yeah.
Let's
see the next offer. I kind of like that one better than the other one. There it is.
This one brings us into the ballpark right here.
There it is. That's the one I'm talking about.
Look at the 20. Okay, so we go from 6 to 12. But look at next year, okay? We don't want to talk about it. I know a lot of people say, well, we don't want to talk about it. No, bullshit. This is this year's draft that can influence next year's draft that can set us a sale.
I didn't fuck up. He fucked up. No, I didn't took it yet. I'm just looking. And then we had quarterback. Yeah, okay. It's 4 trade offers.
Jeff, the Cincy offer is a good one, but
I kind of like that.
That's got a lot of and we get a corner. We already get Mike Hilton.
I know. I'm kind of liking the Cincy offers too because now we get 3. We get 2 extra picks.
Yeah.
In round 3 and 4, and like I said, 2nd and 3rd round picks usually sometimes are gems.
All right. So while we're doing this draft, Chris, because I'm the assistant GM, you're the GM. Okay.
You said
I'm the assistant. I'm going to bug your ear, but you're going to make the decision. All right.
Oh, see, I can't counter Dallas' pick. Let's see.
The only thing I like out of that Dallas offer is one, it keeps us with only 6. We're only going back 6 spots, but they're going to be poo-poo this year. And that round 1, that 2026 first round pick is going to be money. That's going to be a top 10 pick. And Kalen Carson, cornerback, we got enough of those gunners and extra point specialists. We need somebody that actually go out and intercept passes.
What do you think, chat? Take the trade or what? Just says Cincinnati trade. I'm kind of looking at that too because that's 3. That's 2 extra picks we get. I'm kind of liking that. I'm looking at that Cincinnati pick. So we get 2 more. We get 2 more extra drafts. Move down 11 slots, which is we're still up there. And plus, we need another cornerback. Hey, somebody in the chat, give me a read on Hilton. What's his measurables? Because I'm kind of looking into that. That looks kind of good.
Mike Hilton.
Yeah, getting a round 1 next year and a round 3.
Mm.
So we still get 2 good draft picks. Look at Mike Hilton's.
We still get two top 100s this year, and 2 top 100s next year, and a 4th round.
Right.
And at 119, there's still going to be a lot of meat on the bone at 119.
Yeah, exactly. What's the measurables? Because I'll take him. I'll take a fly on Hilton. I don't know. What is he?
You know what? This has got a lot of meat, man. This is.
I say, look, if you look at it again.
Okay, here we go. Our objective right now is we want to get better, and we want to get better at linebacker, and we want to get better in secondary, right?
Well, we're going. Yeah.
Okay, at 17, there's going to be a cornerback, there's going to be a safety, and there's going to be a linebacker that we can get at 17. That's going to be money. They're going to be good. Okay.
Mike Hilton's like a Meek Roberts. He's 5'9".
He's your slot corner. He's primarily a slot corner.
If it's slot corner, then I'll take it. Okay, I'm taking it.
Let's do it. I just talked to Mark Davis. He said we're all in.
He black. That's a lot though. Well, yeah.
Fucking Jeff.
Wait, 9% of guys play the NFL black. So what? All right, we're gonna take that offer. Let's see. God damn. Go eat your pini saborado, man. And stop talking. I'm eating fried chicken and watermelon. So get the fuck out of here. They traded him.
Yeah, we can't keep moving back.
No, I think that's the last one. Well, Jeff, since you're white, won't you come in here and help me out with this? So I'm choosing all black players.
See, this is showing you the other trades too that are going on.
That's what I like about it, because it's more realistic. The teams are moving. Chorizo, rice, and peppers. Now you're talking about language. So now you're talking about language. I like chorizo. Love chorizo. Especially the one made in a butcher shop. Love chorizo. How about you, Jason? You like chorizo?
I eat every kind of Mexican dish that you can think of, my friend.
There you go.
I make pozole. I actually do pozole in my cast iron pot on the grill.
Yeah. I like pozole better than menudo. I like pozole a lot better than menudo.
Yeah, pozole. Menudo's good. My mother-in-law makes a really good menudo.
Yeah.
I'm more of a pozole, the bigger chunks of pork that are just.
There's a big chunk of pork. That's what gets me. I like menudo, but I like pozole better.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got another trade off with Chargers. And you know what's going to happen? Fuck y'all. I tell you shit.
You ever have chilaquiles?
Yes. My wife is Hispanic, dude. We have all kind of shit.
Okay. Yeah, I never knew.
So we got pick from the Falcons. Trade for our 17th pick. Damn. Our pick will be next year. A second round, 5th round. No, nah. That's 3 spots back. No thanks.
No. I don't really want to move back from 17. I mean, I'd go to 18 for an extra pick.
No, I'm thinking like you got to pick somebody. I'm thinking we got to pick somebody.
Yeah,
because if you move back, nobody's gonna be there.
Yeah,
be checked off.
All
okay,
right. Now you know where we're at, right?
We're 17. So give me a second. Oh my God, just shut up.
I like James Pierce. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But.
Okay, so this is the best overall, right?
Yeah.
We got an edge. We got Coons and Max Crosby. We got Snowden. We got the other guy that I don't know if he's gonna be on the team anymore.
The thing of it is, we don't
we
know.
lost Chase on.
We don't know where Kuntz is going to be. We're spending $13 million. Is it $13 million on him this year for a
12 million for 1 year.
Okay, $12 million for 1 year. We don't know how he's going to perform.
Right, we know he'll be the same as he was a couple years ago.
Right. So it's hard to pull the trigger on a rookie like that.
I'm all about defense. I'm all about getting the defense right because
scroll down. Let's see. We got a corner. There's got to be a cornerback that's up there.
Listen, I'm looking at the stats. So it's 100% pass rush.
Oh, he's a villain in the backfield. He's an absolute villain on passing downs. Even if the quarterback completes the ball, he's sweating with that James.
Well, that's what I want. I want even if people hit him because when we was hitting Mahomes, he was crying.
Nah.
My defense is 93%. Tackling can be improved, though. That's nothing. That can be taught. What do you guys think?
Hey, look and see. Is there any cornerbacks that are? Let's go back to the.
Cornerbacks? Oh,
cornerback. Yeah, go back to round 1. Cornerback.
Round 1.
DB. Go to DB all the way. Round 1. Then you got to go back to our draft. DB.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Okay. So look, Will Johnson is still there. At 17, Will Johnson is still on the board. Now, some people have Siobhan Ravel moving up the boards quite a bit.
I saw that.
He's always been a top first-round pick, or back into the first round, but he's starting to move up to that point where he could be a top 20 pick. Then if you go back to Johnson.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see something. He's a big kid, 6'2".
Yeah.
His 40 was 440. Not slow at all.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll be there by the time we pick again.
Who, Siobhan Ravel?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be gone by 20. Guaranteed to be gone by 20.
I'm thinking, man. They got a lot of cornerbacks here in this draft that we might get in the second round.
Yeah, but and I know, being the historians of our team, our championship teams had what? Badass cornerbacks.
We got decent line and cornerbacks, so we have both of the best worlds.
But you can
that's why I like it that defense sewn up, so we can have that capabilities where the edges are tight, middle is pushing, and the quarterback don't have time to throw the ball. And the dude rushes to the ball. That's why he gets your interceptions.
In my opinion, you got Will Johnson and Siobhan Ravel right here, 1A, 1B. I think from an injury standpoint, Siobhan would be a better pick because Will Johnson's gonna struggle with injuries. He is. He's got.
Well, this guy fits Pete Carroll's profile, dude.
What's that?
This guy fits Pete Carroll's profile, 6'2".
Yeah.
He likes his long, linky receivers.
Yep.
He's a little light in the ass, but he always put some muscle on.
Yeah, but he's an in-your-face kind of player. Go back down. If you scroll down to what his percentages are.
They're all average. They're above average.
Yeah, they're above average. Tackling is his most suspect.
That's taught.
That's his most suspect.
Yeah, but he can teach that tackling.
77%. he's not going to be the guy that's going to come up and take a running back or a tight end on one-on-one.
But but look. Here's the kicker. I told us before. Before we pick the next pick, here it is. Patrick Graham was not taking an extension before they hired Pete Carroll. What's up, Chewy? What's up, Smoke? Chewy Smoke. Patrick Graham said, "Nah, this is my last year. I might want to go somewhere else." Pete Carroll got hired. Talked to Patrick Graham. They got an extension. Do you know why he decided to stay? Because Pete Carroll believes in one thing: man press coverage. Yeah. Patrick Graham loved man press coverage, yeah. But he didn't have the players to do that. Jack Jones wasn't no press coverage. Jack Jones was just a water boy. Yeah. Cam Richard was doing good at press coverage, but that's only one. The safeties was no help. But now Pete Carroll said, you know what? This is what we're going to run. Press coverage. This man plays press coverage 85% of the time.
What's up, Chewy?
Zone 84% of the time. So he can do both. You know what? I'm convinced. I'm taking him. Because he's that Pete Carroll frame. Will Johnson might be good because he played for a natty and all that good stuff. And in national championship, I really didn't hear too much about him. Did you hear anything about them when he was playing national championship? Nope.
Oh, Will Johnson?
Yeah.
He was a beast. He was absolutely a beast. He had a very limited 2024 because of injuries. And obviously, and then he got injured again in the offseason, preparing for the offseason.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
It's hamstrings, and it's like, I kind of have a reason. I kind of have a feeling that's why.
Look at it. His tackles is no better. His tackles on 60%. The other guy's better.
Yeah, the other guys. Will Johnson, a little suspect in tackling.
And then his press cover is not as good. His zone's not as good. His cover is not as good. The other guys, all stats are better.
Yeah, I'd go Siobhan Revelle right here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I'll go Siobhan Revelle because I'm gonna say one more time. Take a look at him. His coverage a lot better. Everything was in the 80s, or close to the 80s. Look at that. Everything's damn near 80s, all the way down the board. Yeah, I'm convinced. All right. With the number of whatever pick we had, 17, we're taking this guy.
Siobhan Revelle with the 17th pick. Da-da-da-da.
Man, no picks coming in. I'm all about getting defense in the first round 1 or round 3.
Yeah, Will Johnson went all the way to 24.
See? Well, almost but then to go 23, 24 too, but what we're picking this round, we're at 37.
Yeah, we're at 37.
Well, they can't have Devin White. We got Devin White, but whatever. Oh, that's somebody else.
Why?
We don't need a receiver and quarterback. No, fuck you guys.
I ain't taking anything from the Chargers.
I ain't taking for nobody in our division. No. 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 Rejecting all that. I'm taking a quarterback right now. But we're in round 3, right?
Yeah. What do we got for the all board?
All board we got, safety. Burden, Jalen Walker. What?
How did Jalen Walker fall to?
How did he fall so far behind?
And Malachi starts.
No, we need a linebacker.
I know.
Hampton down there? You know I'm taking, right? No questions.
All right. Picks in.
I'm taking them.
We got
He
another
called
pick.
that far down.
We got another pick coming up here pretty soon too.
Yeah, we got 2 rounds, 2 second rounds from that trade. Jalen Walker not gonna fall that low. I guarantee you that. But like I said, this is more realistic than the other draft picks because the other teams are moving around.
Yeah. I can't see, but where's our next pick?
I thought we had one in the second round.
Yeah, I know we got a second rounder, but I could.
I think it's at the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, it's gonna be in the 60 late. 50.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. You got like a 61, 62 pick, so we're at the bottom. But still second round. Yeah, I do draft you, Jason. So you want to do pans only tomorrow?
Yeah, what time?
What time's good for you? I'm here all day, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah, noon's fine.
Want to do about noon? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, put it out there, and then also too in the description when you post it for tomorrow to go online. Have people get their picks ready.
Okay.
That way we can jam through it. You know, like have everybody get. And
Yeah, do that.
We'll set the lineup. We'll go ahead and set the lineup.
Sacktown, what's up, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you.
Sacktown.
It's my boy. Hey, Sacktown, look like I might be in Fresno. I mean, for Bakersfield. I got transportation, so I'll see you there. Look for me.
I'd love to go to that.
Look for me, Sacktown. I'll be the guy with a cane and a limp, and I'm only like 5. I'm only like 4'2", so I'm really sure. Look for the short guy. I'm like 5'9". Okay, here. Trade. What? No. Not trade no more. That's a 4th round. You want to fucking kidding me? 3rd round. No, reject. I need play. We need players.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All right, so here we go. I'm going QB.
Look at who.
Go! My boy's there. I'm taking him. I'm sorry. I gotta take him.
Who you taking?
I'm taking a quarterback. I'm taking Dylan Gabriel. Where's he at?
You already passed him up.
No, I didn't.
He did.
Where is he? Oh, yeah. I'm taking Dylan Gabriel. Not. Yeah. I'm taking this guy.
You're going to take
telling you guys don't know. He has a big us ring.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential in that man.
What potential is that?
So it's an extra second pick. So I'm not going to argue that.
It's in second round. It's late. As I said, if we can get him in a late first round or second round, I'll take him.
Well, I'd rather get him. I like the 5-year option, but also too, we addressed a couple of really good key positions already on defense at the top of the draft.
Right.
And we got some draft equity, So did you draft him?
Yeah, I'm going to draft him. I was looking at something. Yeah, I'm drafting him. I'm looking at his profile.
You drafted Jalen Milroe?
Yeah, the profile. That's what I see. He's 6'2". Hands are, all right. Long range pass, 98%. Rush scramble, 86. Short pass and release speed, that can be worked on.
What's his accuracy rating?
It don't show that, do it?
Should be.
No. I don't see it. I can view the combine results, but we already know what they did in combine.
Yeah. I wasn't thrilled with this combine. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
Yeah, the combine.
Combine. You know what? It don't matter. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
but the one thing I know is the combine, we did that ball to that one receiver, he fucking flicked him on his back. But you know how fast the ball got there. Yeah, I'm gonna take him because, like I said, he draft him, he can sit, and then we can always draft another quarterback. Did not draft him?
No.
Oh shit. Oh, his profile. There you go. Like I said, he can sit. That's what I want because he can sit. If he don't work out, we can draft another quarterback next year. We're just got to draft quarterbacks.
Well, if you're going to sit him, this year is not going to be much of an. Next year is going to be his eval. This year is going to be, you're going to come in, you're going to learn. You're the third quarterback, no questions asked.
Right.
Third quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to play this year, then we're in trouble anyway.
We're in trouble. Yeah, I mean we lost Smith and AOC.
Yeah.
So, but he can sit behind AOC. He can sit behind Gino. They both can sit behind Gino and learn some savvy veteran stuff. Because it's not cool as that he'll not read defenses. No. No. I'm not taking more trades. Third round 4. What are we in round 3?
Yeah, we're in the back end of round 3.
What number? What number are we at?
I think it's 103.
103.
Where does it say your pick status at?
Let's see, draft tracker. Let's see.
No, we're at 81.
Huh.
This is one of our Cincinnati picks.
Yeah. But Devin Neal
just went ahead. Just went ahead of us. So we're gonna have to look at running back.
Yeah, I'll say running back's the next thing on target.
Yeah. So going up, flip over, see what we got available at running back.
Genty.
Yeah. All right. Scatterboo, James.
Still there.
Huh?
Dylan Sampson, not bad.
No, he's got good open field speed, man.
Let's see. Chip Kelly offense, man, they got better to catch that damn ball though. Pass blocking, average. Run blocking, like you said earlier, a lot of teams in college didn't do a lot of pass blocking. You can break tackles, 81, rushing, yeah. Receiving heads at 73. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe not.
You not a Scatterboo fan?
I like his heart.
Yeah. He could bloody up the face mask. That's for dang sure.
Not a Scatterboo fan, really. Not really.
Is that kid from UCF still on the board?
Which one? What's his name?
Scroll down and see. Yep, he's right there.
Which one?
He's at 166. RJ Harvey.
Yeah, I like him. I like Mullins too. Let's see.
Yeah.
Profile. Little guy. Oof.
He's a 4.340, bro. And he's a 4.340 within the first 2 steps. He's fast to the hole. He's a little bit bigger version of Jalen Richard.
Hey, Billy, what's up? Didn't see you come in building. What's up, Billy?
Come on, Billy.
Looking at this draft. Yeah, let me see. Let me look at this guy right here.
We can probably get him with our next pick.
More likely. Yeah. We need running back, so I'm gonna say I'm not a Scalaboo fan.
Let's see what our all is right now. Go to all and see where we're at. I don't want to miss a guy. Oh shit!
Oh shit! This guy right here, Cameron Williams. We do need some tackles.
Yeah, but did you see the wide Jalen Noel?
Yeah, that's the other guy from Iowa State. He's fast as fuck.
41740.
Yeah,
417 shuttle. Excuse me. 43940.
yeah, and it's good hands too. You know what? We need receivers. I mean, he's a bit on small size, 5'10", but that's still that's almost like a that's almost like a Trey Tucker.
Nah, with cleats and a helmet, he's 6'1".
Put some elevators on
You
too.
measure him without a helmet and cleats, then you put a helmet and some cleats on him. Well, he's 6'1".
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You know, I'm 6'7" with helmet and cleats on.
If they're gonna take a wide receiver, I'm gonna take this guy here, Savion.
Yeah, I like that kid too.
If we're gonna take our receiver, yeah, if we're gonna take a receiver, I'll take him.
Yeah.
But anyway, we might not be there by the time we get to it.
Now, where are we at now with all?
All with know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a flyer on him. Dylan Sampson, we need a running back.
I like Dylan Sampson. Not too many people do, but I do.
I was gonna take him anyway. We're taking Dylan Sampson. We need at least one running back. Still in round 3. Oh, Jack. And Jack kind of late. I'll be almost an hour and a half. I'm not gonna be on too long.
What's going on, Jack?
I would invite you in, but
Bob, what's happening, man?
I'm not gonna be on too long. I'm gonna turn to a 5-hour show because I go grill some steaks.
Oh man, that don't sound half bad right now.
Grill some steaks and make some baked potatoes. Or I don't make these. My wife does.
You know, the only bad thing is my wife doesn't really cook.
My wife does, but she only cooks certain dishes. I cook everything.
Yeah,
I love to cook.
Make some pretty dang good chili keelies though for breakfast in the morning.
I like those. My wife does that. She did well, she makes I forget I can't never say the name. It was the tacos, the
birria tacos.
No, the shells and the eggs. I forget what they call that.
The chili keelies is made with you take the tortillas, fry them in the pan, and then once they get crispy, you mix up your eggs, pour your eggs, scrambled eggs.
That's exactly what she does.
Yeah, put some. You know, you can make it however you want. I like to put a little chorizo in there with mine, with the scrambled eggs, and then put some cheese on top of it. And then when I plate it, I put some jalapenos on top of it.
All right, we're
enough of the food, man.
Are we up?
Not yet. We're at 108.
Oh, okay. Then what are they waiting on? Did it freeze?
Oh, now it should be ours here pretty soon.
Did it freeze? Yeah, I think it froze. It is. Believe what you said, it is good. I think it froze. 'Cause nobody's picking anything. Oh no, they did pick. Who didn't pick?
We're at 108. It's our pick.
Oh. Just a warning. That would be you in Bakersfield too. What? Yeah, I'll be there. I'm going. One way or the other, I'm gonna get there. If I take a cab to get there, I'm going. No.
I should have Sacktown pick me up on the way. I'll just go stand on the freeway on the 99 down here, stick my thumb out, see if he picks me up.
Yeah, dudes just pass by. Look for that big white guy, man, with the Howard shirt on. That's me.
He'll pull over, and I'll run my fat ass up to the car, and he'll take off.
I think it froze, man, because nobody's picking. And
put it on available prospects real quick.
It
says you're on the clock.
What?
Yeah, we're on the clock.
Oh well, let's see.
What did we take last?
I gotta find out. So how did I get to our picks? Where did our picks?
Team and trade console. There's our picks right there.
Yeah. So we got cornerback, linebacker, quarterback, running back.
I still got a lot of picks, my friend.
Yeah, a lot of trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 picks left. So we got a running back. I'll say we get 2, but we can probably get UGF running back. We got a quarterback, linebacker, quarterback. So I think offensive line might be looking good.
Yeah, let's work on the trenches. Either D tackle or offensive line.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go offense first. O-line right there. Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Belton.
Did I say Bennett? Oh, Belton. On Pierce. Oh, this guy right here. I'm sorry. I know he'll still be there. This guy right here, offensive tackle. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. What's his measurables?
6'9", 6'8", I mean.
6'8", 341.
Yeah.
He's a tackle.
Yeah, I like him. Because he can sit behind Miller because it's last year.
Yeah, he can swing back and forth, play a little right side, play a little left side.
Yeah, I like him. And of all intents and purposes, I want to move Glaze, but Glaze can move inside, take over partnership. Because Glaze does have good feet. So my pick is this guy.
I like it. Right there. That's a good spot too.
Yeah, I pick him. Because we do use a lot. Because if like I said, all 10 purposes, we can also we can move Glaze on the inside.
Yeah, Glaze can kick in if he needs to.
He got good feet, and he got power. He has a good anchor. He's 6'4", 6'3", so he's not too big to play guard. What's our next pick at?
119.
Yeah, coming up. That's a Cincinnati trade. All right. So.
All right, go back to available prospects.
Well, let's see here. Probably need a wide receiver.
Yeah, I really like Torrey Horton. I really like him. Watched him play against UNLV, and he played real well. He's kind of a big body, not real slight.
Boy, 6'2". He's good. 196. Probably put some more muscle on. His hands are 74.
What's his speed, real quick? I think he's like a 4.5. Yeah, 4.4. So he's got perfect speed, good size hands, really nice vertical, 37.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his measurables pretty average. I won't expect too much out of a fourth round pick, and he's projected to go 106.
No. If he can come in and contribute for 2 or 3 years and solidify himself as a solid pro, and that's the type of he's one of those that he'll come in and he'll work hard.
Well, he's like the top pick on receivers, so he's one of the guys who go set one. You know where he got 6. We need big receivers, no doubt. We need big receivers because a lot of public good has to go.
Hey Bob, I think we got a linebacker. I can't.
You got Walker. You got Jalen Walker.
We got Jalen Walker in the second round.
I'm taking that guy because he has good measurables.
Which is crazy. A lot of people have him predicted going in the top 10.
Let's see. We got a cornerback, Jalen Walker, Jermaine Morrow, running back. We got a receiver. So pretty much that fills that gap that we need. Hey, what's up, Mark? Mark, what's up, my brother? Me and Jeff gonna do OnlyFans draft tomorrow.
Fans only.
Oh my god. All right, so where are we at? Let's see, draft tracker. Where are we at? I think we got the fourth round.
We have 143.
Yeah, I think we got another fourth round pick. Yeah, we got Walker at 37.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll be there. Realistically, he might not be there, but
no.
Yeah,
No.
Round 5. And we're coming at 143. So let's go all when we get there. Oh, Scable's gone. A trade offer.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. There's 2 of them anyway. Get the fuck out of here. Now we're going to check that shit. All right. Let's do all. What we got? So we got most of Dylan Gabriel's still there. I told you after the 5th round, maybe we'll take him.
I told you he's a 5th round pick. Nobody listens to me.
Yeah, I listen to you. I heard you.
Some people think I'm crazy, but
now it's BBA. The BBA is Dylan Strong. Wait a minute, I don't hear anything about him. Why is he there?
He's a solid corner. He's got a lot of upside.
Corner's fine, but I think we are good on corners.
Hit the running back button. See where we're at.
Harvey,
the running back.
not too many. Tootin's still there.
Scroll down.
Oh yeah.
RJ Harvey right there.
Oh, you think so?
Yep.
What do you got? I want a small. We got a small running back already. We need a thumper. We already got a small running back.
Well, we should have taken Scatterboo then.
Well, he's small too.
But he's a thumper.
Well, Scatterboo's gone. Sorry.
Okay, we haven't picked a defensive tackle either. So go D-line.
No, hold on, man. I'm telling you, this guy right here.
Look at his 40.
Don't matter. He's big. 6'2", 226 pounds. That's a thumber we need.
Yeah. I need that Zach Crockett.
There'll never be another Zach Crockett, man. I miss him.
Zach Crockett was money.
But Zach Crockett was instant first down. Third down and 1 for the Raiders. They about Zach Crockett. First down.
He was the tush push before the tush push.
I'm taking Mullins.
All right. I'm good with it. I like Mullins.
He's a big kid. He's a thumper. And he's not slow. 4'6" is not bad. You
And
know,
Dylan, and like Bob was saying, Dylan is actually he's a stud between the tackles. What I really like about him is when he gets in that second and third level, it's like he gone.
okay, but look at our team. We got a running back. We took Dylan Sampson. You took Dylan Sampson.
Hurt to take two.
He's a small back. He's one of those fast backs. We got a fast back. Remember, Pete Carroll likes Thunder and Lightning. I remember there's USC. He had Lindell White and Reggie Bush. You like that? Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah. So who do we take right here?
Oh, Mullins. I'm taking Mullins.
You're going to take Mullins, or you want to look at the defensive line?
No, I'm worried about defense line because defense line is pretty much set.
Yeah, we can use an extra.
Well, we can get those in which call them, but I want that. Let's look back at our running back room. Who's there?
We got Mozart.
Okay, yeah, but he's not every down back. He's a red zone back.
He's 12, 15 carries and probably about 5 to 6 receptions.
Yeah, he's a red zone back. He's a third down back. He's not an everyday like pound the ball back.
Yeah, actually, Mozart's a bigger threat at midfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. He's one of those guys like he's a typical offense. You put him in there like they might do a trick play. They might do this.
Well, a tunnel, throw a tunnel screen or a flare, or
if it's third down long, what they would do is third down like 9, 10, 15. They'll bring him in.
Yeah,
and he'll be a safety
linebacker.
He'll be a safety valve. Like he'll go out to the flat and be a safety valve. But he's not like first down, second down back. He's more of a third down red zone back.
Yeah.
He's older in age, he has some injuries, so you can't use him up. So you got the back that you wanted. Always what you want, always.
What's that?
That running back we got. You picked up.
Oh, Dylan Sampson?
Yeah.
I voted yes on him. I didn't beat the table for him.
I'm trying to give you the blame for it, brother.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so we got the speed back. You say he's fast. I gotta watch tape on him, but he's speed back. He one of the guys like, being your tackles can run.
Yeah. But
we get to that third down and 2, third down 3, or something like that. You got a back that get bust through.
Remember watching him, and he hit that second level, and the defensive backs were already turning and run because they knew they were going to have to catch him from behind.
But see, I remember when he played my team USC when it was third down and 3. Dude fell for 4 yards.
Yeah,
he really got hit and fell 4 yards forward. You know what I'm saying? If that Mr. Why he got hit, he'll fall 2 yards backwards. So I'm gonna take Mullins.
I'm good with that. What's our next pick?
There we go. I'm taking Mullins. Now we can go. We got a tackle, and then we can move pieces around in the guard position. Now we're gonna de-tackle. We can find somebody the edge or whatever. I thought we get that. Did we get the edge? Oh no, we didn't get that guy. No, that might be Jim. Not do no more trades because we're at the end of the rounds. We got enough next year's. We got a first round, 2, second round next year, I think. Well, that man's from Tennessee, dude. So he
gonna listen to that, man. I watched the kid play myself.
Yeah, I know he's from Tennessee, so you see him all the time. But yeah, Sampson, I didn't say it was bad, not at all. I'm not mad at that.
He is a touch of Nat Kaufman.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But like I said, we already got speed back, so why are we taking another speed back? We need a thumper.
You can never have enough speed backs.
No, but we need that short yard guy because Zimmerman White's not in.
It never hurts to have Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson lined up in the backfield at the same time.
Yeah, but Marcus Allen can run between tackles too, and Bo Jackson. They both can do it. They both did the same thing. They both can do
Dylan
that.
Sampson can run between the tackles.
Oh, Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen can run between tackles.
He might only be 5'9". Dylan Sampson might only be like 5'9", but them linebackers gonna feel him when they tackle him. Trust me.
I ain't got no problem with that at all. I told you that I had no problem drafting him. I'm surprised he was still there. Yeah, he might be a thumper, but you still need a big back. Yeah, but you don't want to use him as a big back. You want to use him as like get him tackle, get us 5 yards on first down.
What Chris is saying is the bigger backs have a tendency to wear the defense down.
Exactly.
So, like for example, a lot of people criticized in the Super Bowl with Saquon Barkley. He had 26 carries for 59 yards. But I tell you what, Chris Jones and Workman and those guys, they felt every one of those 59 yards at the end of the day. They felt it.
You want to wear you okay, so the Raiders are 24, let's say they're up 24-16. Hypothetically. This is fourth quarter with 7 minutes left. They need a touchdown and blah blah to catch up to tie it. A 2-point conversion. 4 minutes left. You got the ball on the 30-yard line. You're on 30. What you want to do is run down that clock.
5-minute offense.
Yeah, you want to do run down the clock. If you don't have a running back to do that, then you're going to get the ball right back to him. Then you come back and score a touchdown. It's a 2-point conversion.
And that's usually how the last 2 or 3 times that we beat Kansas City, that's how we beat them, is by getting that ball back with 4.5 minutes left and killing that. Because you don't want to give Patrick Mahomes 2 minutes and a 3.
You won't get any quarterback that. You won't get any quarterback that, no matter what team it is. You could be
Especially him.
You won't get any team. You won't get any team a chance to make a comeback because you don't tell what can happen. They can throw a ball field, get a pass interference on a 15-yard line. They can field a win. You don't want to do that. You want to run clock down the lowest possible minute, where you on the 40-yard line and they only got 2-minute warning. Then they got burned 8 timeouts, and then you get another 10 yards, kick a field goal, and it's over with. That's what you want to do. You don't run them down. And then, like I said, doing it in a later part of the game, the defense is gonna be tired.
Yeah, we're on the clock.
I know. You get a big back in there that's hard to tackle. Well, wear their ass down some more. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on the D line. What do you got? We got Peg. Yeah, he's still there.
Let's go to D line. CJ West.
I'm on there. I'm on D line. That was the best. CJ West from Indiana. What do you like about him? So, anything special about him?
Quick-footed, and he's a gamer. If you go back and watch him play against Michigan, when they played Michigan, he was just he was like a one-man wrecking crew the whole game. He kind of in a ballpark figure, kind of reminded me of Greg Townsend the way he was playing. So every time he got off the ball, the center or the guard, whoever was to block him on that particular play, was 2-3 yards back. And that's on running plays. That wasn't even on pass. That was on running plays.
This guy's tackle is not good. I just want to tackle.
Yeah.
That was Burton. This is Pegasus. What do you look like? 6'2", 309, 40. I don't know about the 40 of these guys. Tackling is a little better than the other guy. Okay. So C.S. West was...
He's 65, 80.0.
His tackling's kind of low. But Rundy is pretty good. Good run defense.
He's got a nose for the ball. His measurables is what hurts him the most. He's a, Well,
he's not going to start. He's going to come off the bench, so he can sit behind Wilkins and everybody else.
That's what we're looking for. At this point, that's what we're looking for. If we can get a guy that can give us, 10 to 12 reps,
Yeah,
But Game,
he's not gonna, he won't start. He'll come out Wilkins teach him up. Yeah, send me that clip too. Send me on Instagram, Nav. I watched some games, but I didn't watch all 10. I'm on the West Coast, so
yeah, Dylan Sampson's no pushover. I like him.
no, I like him too. I heard about him. I didn't really see that much of him. You know what I mean?
I watched him play. I think it was South Carolina that I watched them play, and then the Georgia game. The Georgia game. He was a man possessed. But I pro comp him to Napoleon Kaufman as far as his body structure.
You think you like Napoleon Kaufman? He was
not as quick and twitchy as Napoleon Kaufman, because Napoleon Kaufman had that Barry Sanders type move in the hole. You know,
he had that quick jump. He had that quick jump start. He had that jump start. We could jump and then boom and go. Yeah. You know,
Dylan Sampson. He has a little bit of that in him too. Dylan does. I mean, he's not a pushover. When he gets in the hole, he can make a jump cut and whatnot. It's not, he's not a wower. You know, he's not gonna. But he.
Yeah, because we like that.
If you watched him in college, and Adman, you can agree with or disagree with me if you want, but if you watched him in college, I think the way he played in college, if he played that way in the pros, well, he'll have more success in the pros than he did in college.
Yeah, because our team that had those running backs that can jump, start, and go. Mike White couldn't do it. Nothing. McCormick could, but he's 3 years on the practice squad and finally got to start and get hurt, so he's out. So we don't have running backs that do that. Yeah. That's why I want speed back like Dylan Sampson, and I want a big back like Mullins. I want that Thunder Lightning. That's what I want on my team if I was the Raiders. Yeah. Anyway, so we had run out the end of the draft. Tosh Book's still there. Wow, that's amazing. We got a tackle, tight end, don't really need it. Linebacker. Well, what we need? It said we need a quarterback. I don't know why it said
that. It doesn't change. That's what you're.
No, it did change. It said we need a quarterback or something else. It did change. It took it off.
We don't need a quarterback.
Well, you don't want Dylan. You don't want Dylan Gabriel?
No, I'm not taking. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit on my couch every Sunday while he's out ripping it for some other team. I'm going to dial into that.
That's it. We're taking another wide receiver. We only got one.
I'll be calling you. Hey, Chris, you see that touchdown Dylan Gabriel threw?
I'm gonna say no. My TV went out. We need another wide receiver. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look what we got. Okay, quarterback, linebacker, quarterback, running back, offensive tackle, wide receiver, running back, tackle.
And for the people that came in late, the first 3 rounds that we did, or the first 3 picks that we did, believe it or not, were BPAs. They weren't just need. It sounds like we were doing that as a need, but it was BPA. It's like, okay, this is a BPA, plus it also addresses a need. You know what I mean? Like with Ravel, I mean, that at 17, that was a no-brainer. And we got some good draft capital. You guys will see the draft capital that we got. We got a good amount of picks. We got a first and a second round next year.
Oh.
So.
Wait, we got 2 more 6th rounds and a 7, so we got 4 more. And then we got a first round next year.
I got to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. We got 2 first rounds next year, a second round next year, 2 third rounds, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got this one draft picks for next year. which that's fine for next year. And plus, all the guys we got were like best players, like you said. But I mean, I'm cool with it because, like I said, Walker in the second round, 37, can't beat that with a stick. Got a quarterback in the third round. We got a running back, a tackle. I like this guy. Believe me, he's going to be good. We can move him. We can move. If the push comes to shove, we can move Glaze in the middle, guard, or not, back and forth, whatever. Shovel it around. Got receiver. My thing is this. What do you think we need? Guys, give me a chat. I'll show you what we have. What do you think the next pick should be? These are desperate players right now. We got running backs already. We got tackle. Tight end. Do we need a tight end? No. Safety, running back. So this is like the bottom of the barrel of what's left. Like I said, this draft has a lot of running backs. Cornerback. Let's see if this guy measurables this. 6 feet. Man, press 82%. UDFA for me. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. They were prospects. So pretty much, I don't know. These later rounds, man, I kind of like, yeah. Well, one showdown. Guys, give me a pick. This is the, excuse me. This is the 213 pick. After this, I'm kind of like, whoever. Give me a pick, anybody. What we need. Woodson for the name? Really? Let's see. What is he, a D-back? Craig Woodson? This for the name? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You had that C. Woodson in the backfield? Shit. This for the name? Lampkin. Who's Lampkin? What player is Lampkin? Is it a cornerback? What is he? I didn't see him on the list. Who is Lampkin, guys? Tell me. You know who Lampkin is, Jason?
What's that?
Who's Lampkin?
Oh, he's a guard from North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He's a super small. Well, I say super small, but for a NFL offensive lineman, offensive line.
I have an offensive line. I don't see Lampkin's name.
Yeah.
Anybody got picked already?
Yeah, he's just gritty and he's one of those guys. He's going to take a 6'6" guy and put him on his backside all the time.
Yeah, he's not in here. He's probably gone already.
Yeah, the only knock on the guy, because he's like, I'll say he's like 6'1", 280 pounds, 290 pounds. So
we got one already. Well, we need another one.
Yeah. But I was just telling you about him. He's just so nasty, man.
Yeah, so they
The
got to stop going.
the only knock when you have somebody that size on the interior line is I know he's a bulldog and everything, but can he do it for 4 quarters, 17 games? You know,
Yeah, well, we already got somebody small. We don't
when
need
you
a small guard. We already have a small guard. See what happens. See what happens with that. We don't need a small guard. The other guard I want is gone.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, the other guard I want is gone. This guy from Texas look pretty good. Look at what's the measurables. All right, hold on. What's it? 6 feet, around the 4.45, pretty fast. Yeah, I got good measurables. I'll take him because I see Woodson. I can see that Woodson on the field, so I'll take him anyway. I'll take him because of the Woodson. Because I'm about to wine and shoulder. I gotta go get my steaks ready for the night. You're on a clock. I guess that's the way to flip. Let's see who's best player. Got a running back. Got a tackle.
Do.
This kid from Iowa, man, not bad. Jay Higgins. He has good cover skills. He got 90% cover skills.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be no worse than the Amari boys that we got right now.
What was that?
The Amari Gainer and Amari Burney.
Yeah, but competition's always good to have.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't hurt to pick him up and let him, light a little fire into their butts.
Yeah. It's always good to have competition. That's what people here want, competition. These are our picks. I think it did all right. I'll pick Woodson because of the name. It's our last pick anyway. Then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I got a linebacker. I got the dude from Iowa. Dang, come on, stop moving. Keep moving.
Says we're still on the clock.
Oh, that's why. That's the last pick, so that's the better player. You guys can pick any you want. You want another tight end? That's what we have. Jalen Walker, Revel, Milrose, Sampson, Pierce, Horton, Mullins, West, Woodson, and Higgins. So that's our last pick. Since they need a quarterback, that's fine. We don't need another quarterback.
Who's available?
Best available. Dodge Brook, another tackle, tight end, running back, safety, Kobe Hudson.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Just pick Ricky White.
Is he there?
Yeah. I don't know how he felt so bad.
I'll tell him earlier. All right. That's it. That's it for the draft. And they're going through this shit. Anyway. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. We got some picks.
I'm real happy with our first 4 picks.
Yeah. We got JaVale. We got Jalen Walker was surprised. We got a quarterback in the 3rd round, which I'm happy with. Sampson. Got this guy Pierce. I'm telling you, this guy gonna be something. Gordon, not his first year maybe, but like a couple of years, get some work.
Yeah.
We got a guy. We got Thunder and Lightning running backs. We got him. Got a D tackle Cesar West. We got a safety named Woodson because of
that Craig Woodson kid is actually pretty good.
Yeah, he is. But I'm saying I got to think of Woodson. We're nice. And then Ricky White fell down the 7th round. I looked at him in the 6th round, I think, or the 5th round.
I had him in the 4th round at the beginning of this offseason.
Did you?
Yeah. He's a hard worker.
And then with the trades, man, look at the trades we got. We got 2 first rounds next year.
Yep.
2nd round, 2 third rounds, and 4th round. Yeah, 5th round, 6th, 7th. So we got picks for next year.
Yeah.
But I like this trade. I mean, I like this draft board. It wasn't good that first one we did all that bullshit was crazy, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Last week's draft where we took Genty in the 5th round.
That was crazy. Then we took Cam Ward in the 2nd.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. You know that's it. That's not possible. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go get my steaks ready for the night. I gotta go grill some steaks. What's that man talking about? A dude named Wilson in Southern Black will be a dude that knows that shit. Yeah. Especially if you get number 24. You know you got a lot to work to do to get that.
Yeah, 24 goes to a special player.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Abrams.
Yeah, he was special, all right.
Yeah. Special case.
It was special.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. And Jason, I always appreciate you coming in with the draft. Like I said, I'm going to try to do one tomorrow with you guys pay. We go in order. I'll set up tonight right around 12 our time, Pacific time. And we'll set it up. Excuse me. Got the fast pick them. We go in order like the last time. You pick, who you guys want. A+ draft. Thank you, Sacktown. From you, that's a compliment. Appreciate that. Sacktown, yeah. Appreciate it. So you guys want to sign off. Jason, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me in. Appreciate it. Nadman, Sacktown, Furpa, I know you're out there. Love you, brother. Raiders all the way.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow with this. You guys
noon Pacific time. For those of you on the East Coast, that's 3:00. For Jeff, that's 9:00 at night.
I don't care about Jeff. He can go eat his Pasolis and all that stuff.
Just as long as he shows up on time and combs his beard, I'm good.
I don't care if he combs his beard or not.
That's why he has it like that, so he can pull.
I don't know. There's a reason I'm gonna say why it's there though, but I can't because I'm on YouTube and they will kill me if I say it. But anyway, see, he coming there saying eat me, fuckers. Why? We're talking about your beard, dude. I'm not. He is that guy. Whatever point he is. All right, Jeff. Go play your game.
Raider Nation.
Raider Nation. Salute. We'll see you guys on the rebound. As always, Raider Nation. Raiders.